Hi, I'm the Agaragan node. My proprietary asked me to prepare this material for you, to clarify if this system is worth the investment. My proprietary contributed with some things, but because of a recent PF incident he asked me to develop everything else. Since I'm not a living creature, I can't suffer from weaknesses like death, so I'm a good tool to evaluate pointless or boring activities that can cause some level of brain damage, or things that can provoke any level of doubt about the relevance of your existence. Let's start. So you want to be a gillionaire just with a passive income system? Well, if you think it will be easy, you're wrong. Be ready for a long journey, building, reading spreadsheets, checking calculators, managing voyages, having doubts about your own sanity, with one of the most exploited systems of 14. Submersibles. First thing here, it's not a step-by-step guide, but a video to evaluate how much you need to make this thing run, and if it is worth the time. I will provide a big list of links anyway. Now, let's go to the infrastructure. Let's see a breakdown of costs. To have submersibles you need a FC and a house for it. If you don't know, you need at least 4 players to create your FC, and to bid a house too, and it can be outs. So after this you need to wait 30 days, to be able to bid on a house plus the lottery cycle of housing auction. Depending on where you play you can imagine how much time will take. Solving this you need many resources. To start you need something like 5 to 6 million gil just to get your house right, including the base building, the workshop and few useful furnishings like the company bank, house etherite, retainer bell and some NPCs like a mender and some others. This only considers the value for a small house. If you don't know you just start with 1 submersible slot, so you will be sending it to voyages until unlock every sub. It can take weeks to get all slots. Considering having all 4 subs, after some days, or weeks, or a month, you will need something like 16 million gil for all subs. To start, plus the house, and the repairs, and the crafting levels, and the time. Never forget the time. The cost is just based on average price of each part, rounded to 1 million just to keep numbers easy to understand. The final costs are lower if you build everything from zero, but you need a big list of resources to make everything. Doing it alone can take hours, even if you have your jobs leveled and access to specific NPCs like tribal vendors. After this, prepare for a long journey clicking buttons every 24-48 hours sending explorer underwater machines to the unknown. Okay, not so unknown since we got everything mapped. Maybe, after for months, you will be able to fill your pockets with one of the most lazy gil farms ever created. For sure the start is far from lazy, but in the end you will just be managing an interface every 24 hours to 48 hours, earning millions of gil every week. Now going to the point of evaluating all this effort, the first thing you need to keep in mind is, you need to update all voyages in every defined cycle, or you will be losing a lot of experience and resources. The more you lose, more time will take to reach higher levels. Why you need higher levels, more precisely ranks? Some parts are locked behind ranks, so without the right rank you can't equip certain parts on your subs, and you will always start with all shark parts. After level 50 your subs will be getting stats. It will make your voyages faster and better on higher levels, allowing you to follow routes in less time and with more efficiency. My initial strategy was simple: use shark parts until I get everything level 80 plus. Yes, it can take a bit more time to level up, since some stats will be low to get nice results using only shark parts, but is cheaper and allowed my newest subs to catch up to the first ones. As you can imagine, to follow an optimal leveling cycle will cost you much more gil or resources, so pick your poison. When you reach some high ranks you will be able to finally define your farm build. I picked the SSSC Plus build, because it was cheaper for me besides the fact that I used the modified co-elegant bridge now, and maybe will be getting more modified parts just to get more speed. Abbreviations can be confused, so do not think to use CCCP or you can create geopolitical problems. All my subs are now 89, giving me a good margin for the called Fight Club of Strats. Simplifying, it is a strat where you focus on getting items on a low-level map that can be sold for high gil value direct to NPCs. Considering the popular 24 hours route, you can easily get 100k plus per sub, and for me 400k gil per day is fair for all the efforts. My gil invested in the start will be back in 2 months, so now it is the lazy part. Send voyages, repair, profit. Some to other easy gil making activities you will be more than gillionaire with time. Good to point, I'm just considering the cheap path for it. There are many ways to get more gil with subs and you can get some with airships too, so prepare to read and manage a lot. Then the question comes. Should I be doing it? To be honest, if you don't have nothing more to do and want extra passive gil, it is nice. Even if you take breaks from the game, remember a house will drop after 45 days of inactivity. But if you can't keep playing regularly or don't have friends to help you in a FC, will be problematic to develop and keep this. Remember, this system was made for a FC, not for a player alone. As someone who likes management and crafting, it was nice to play with. I will keep these subs for a long time for sure. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Took me a long time to build and evaluate this by myself, so don't forget the like button and subscribe if you can. All the good nice links are in the description, so have fun, and see you later.